have not seen that movie yet.
They sing, "Is it me?
You're looking hello. I can see you in the meow.
What?
Oh, meow. Because I like cats. Sorry.
Yeah, that's right. You do that. Okay, you ready?
I'm ready. I'm ready.
I'm ready
To do it. I'm ready. I got a Bluetooth.
That's not a headphone though.
I can sync it to here.
Yeah, that's okay. I mean, you're good.
Fuck you too, bitch.
Oh,
I'm glad when people get it. Sometimes people don't. They're like, "What?" And I'm like, "No, it's
snap, girl. You mouthing off to me?
Look, clap back.
Oh no, you get the good one. I get the bad one.
that tries to dig into your soul from your ear.
Yeah.
Oh man, this is gonna be good. I'm excited.
You are?
Yeah.
Okay.
I pressed record because I'm excited. I'm ready to do this.
You started the episode already?
No, I haven't.
Oh, snap.
It's just recording because
No, it's not recording actually. Is it recording?
Yeah. It would not no more.
It is recording.
You can delete it if you want.
Yeah, you're right. Okay. Bloopers.
Okay.
Whoa, wacky. Okay, we're starting in 5, 4, 3, 2. We got a little behind the scenes action here. Okay, we're recording.
Alrighty.
Get out of the way. What? Okay. Oh snap. Oh god, everything's falling apart. Oh snap. Okay. So, what are we watching today, Chrissy?
And apparently we're gonna watch. Is this a movie?
It's a movie. Yeah.
Okay, this is a film called After Last Season. I've not seen it. He says, quote unquote, it's the worst movie he's ever seen, the worst movie of all time. And we'll see. I'm excited, man.
Yeah, it is the worst movie of all time. It is so bad that the theaters that showed this movie...
Theaters showed this?
Yeah, theaters.
So when... This came out when?
2009.
Oh, Jesus.
It was so bad that the theaters, instead of sending it back to the studio, they just burned it.
Really?
Yeah.
So they tested it first, and then it tested so badly? Or
no, it didn't even test. They actually released it to the masses. If they tested it, we wouldn't be seeing it today.
Okay, so they burned it?
They burned it because it was cheaper.
Oh, wow. And they still made it on DVD, right?
Yeah, it's still on DVD because the guy who made it had copies of it. And the guy who made this movie made fake IMDb accounts and reviewed the movie, gave the movie fake good reviews so it could have a higher rating.
Who was this movie guy?
The guy who made it?
Yeah.
Let me see. Let me check. Oh, snap. Gosh. Let me look it up.
Okay. This is interesting. I can't believe I've never heard of this.
Yeah, I just heard about it recently. After last season. 'Cause of a feeling in your eyes. And it was made by Mark Region.
It's gonna be good.
It is gonna be great.
It's gonna be a good night right here. I'm excited. I love really bad films.
Okay, we're gonna get started. Ready? And okay, we're gonna get going. This is an hour and 30 minutes. Okay.
This is gonna be the best hour and 30 of my life.
What is this? I've never seen this movie, by the way.
You've never seen it?
No, I only seen the trailer.
Oh, okay. What the hell was that?
I don't know. I think that's what in the world? No hospital has these windows. Chrissy, you've worked at a hospice, right?
Yes.
Do they have windows like that?
No.
No. Do you know what's going on? He's explaining what a CAT scan is to me. Look at this bad lighting.
You know, what CAT scan room has, like...
A ceiling fan. A ceiling fan.
Yeah, man. Doctors. You know how I know they're not real doctors? I don't see no stethoscopes.
Wow, okay. Yeah, you got me there. That lady doesn't even have a lab coat. It's just a giant shirt. Like after
it's just a big it's that dude's shirt.
Yeah,
that's
maybe
the shirt she was wearing.
Yeah. It's like spending a night with someone and then wearing their shirt afterwards. You know what I mean? That's what she looks like. Is this guy still talking?
Yeah, this is bad. This is good though.
The dopamine receptors in the. I read the Wikipedia article. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah, can you Exact me to the library reserve section?
Beavis and Butthead. Hey.
Imagine picking up the phone and getting that type of voice.
Right.
I don't know, you work at a sex shop, so you probably have one of those.
I'm saying lines. Right now.
Yeah, I know. It sounds like that's what she's saying. Third body uncovered downtown apartment.
Local news. He's reading a Word document.
Logan's, I totally believe that's a
That
newspaper.
Damn.
Look at that itch. Okay, so she's walking in. She knocks on the door, and this lady. You see that? She was like, "Hi!" Like she came, came to life. Like,
yeah, like she woke up the doll.
Am I supposed to go now?
Maybe
Yeah.
she was supposed to be asleep. I don't know.
Are they talking about whatever? This is what I'm hearing. All I'm hearing is quack, 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 quack. Quack, 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 quack,
Kind of
quack.
like Space Odyssey, and that what they were saying really didn't matter. It wasn't necessarily you didn't have to turn it up to try and hear what they were saying. It's just look at the cool stuff.
In 2009? 2001?
Yeah, Space Odyssey.
I like that movie, though.
No, I'm not slamming it. I'm just saying the dialogue in that movie, it just it's so
guess so.
low. But you're not supposed to like. What are they saying? It's not crucial.
Yeah, you're right.
But this movie, damn, nothing is crucial about
Nothing
this
is,
movie.
no. What they're talking about? What? Who's walking past? Is that supposed to be like a suspense thing? Like, da-da. Ooh, somebody's coming. Ooh.
But we'll know because they'll play the happy piano music.
Is that the only file document they have? The only wave document they have?
You beat me to it. The only they loaded it from a floppy.
Yeah. Like, oh, snap. We gotta find a song from freemusic.net. This is the only one we can find. Whatever.
It's a real crappy coloring book thing of a
They
brain.
taped they printed out a Google image of a brain and then just taped it to whatever.
I bet if you, and you know what? I bet you zoom up, the resolution's bad. I bet you it's all pixels.
It is garbage. Yeah. Look at this weird light right here. Who's Mike?
Hey, new color on the wall.
Oh, yeah.
That's a towel. Hey, Mike.
Mike's the towel. And then Mike, and then cut to a towel because, ooh.
Because,
Ooh, it's a towel, I guess.
What is it? Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Because you need a towel.
I guess. Where did they find these actors? How do they get them to agree
Wherever
to this?
you know what? I think this is a dungeon.
Yeah.
Where they keep people, and then they're like, "Hey, we're gonna do a movie. And
We're gonna make you do a movie.
Or you're gonna stay here 10 more years."
What about that, man? What if it was it was made by a serial killer
I believe it.
who made like these people act in this movie?
Yeah.
And then the ceiling fan again.
Oh, this one's titanium. I'm on the phone and I still don't know what this movie's about.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Hey, man, I got this script in the mail. It's called After Last Season. I could not understand a word is being said, but I'm going to take it anyway. Oh, snap. Oh, God. I mean, the shot would have been a lot better if everything else was a lot better.
Yeah, she only spoke a little bit.
If this garbage shadow wasn't here, and all this other garbage wasn't here, and all this garbage wasn't there. Wow.
Wow.
They put that in post. Yeah.
This is where the budget went. The light didn't even turn green.
Didn't even turn
It
green?
did
I bet
nothing.
you didn't even have access
That
to
was
it.
a gift card. That was a Target gift card.
That was a
They did
Target
it
gift
and
card.
bounced.
That's what they did.
They
and then
ran.
security showed up. Hey, you!
Yeah.
What are you doing? And then they run. I thought you said you can only see them when you close your eyes. Close your eyes.
I like that fridge by the stairs though. That's smart.
Yeah, that's some great interior decorating. Put a fridge right in front of the staircase.
Right, just don't beat around the bush, man. I came downstairs for one thing, and that's to eat.
Oh, that's actually not that bad of an idea.
She's
Oh.
wearing some sort of
Is she wearing a
Great
blouse?
breakthrough.
That is not a blouse.
Yeah, that's a straight up shirt.
That's just a shirt. Her left arm is not bleeding, and you know it. Kill me! I am murderer. I will kill you now with this popsicle, with this icicle,
With this cone.
with this ice cone.
Hi kids, welcome to geometry class.
Yeah, basically. Take that. Oh no, you have
You just
foiled
got
me.
you just got a cube backhanded at you.
Yeah. Oh, you dead now. Take that.
Oh,
Take that. That stupid arrow. Another arrow. Ooh.
oh god.
More animation. I'm getting tired of seeing this animation. Imagine watching it in theaters. After paying $12 a ticket.
Man, you better. Not only would I want the money back, but it's like you better give me like $20
For watching it?
for putting me through this.
Whoa, lady. That's getting personal.
That's weird. If you could change
Any event in the last 2 days, what will you change?
in your schedule, but the way she said it in your schedule, like what I had planned,
Yeah?
if I could change it, what? So what happened or what I had
I
planned?
guess. I don't know. I wouldn't go to dinner with Jake. He's a loser.
I wouldn't watch this movie.
Or watch this movie. Wow, you got all the comebacks. Good for him.
This is dialogue. People are
Great to
having,
know.
man.
Hey, Chrissy. I saw a coyote. Isn't that amazing?
You gotta say it like that. You gotta say like, I saw a coyote down in the road. I made eye contact with it for 4 seconds.
For 4.5 seconds. Yeah. And then I ate it.
Ooh,
Go on, do it with me now.
ooh, boy.
That was awful. Mark
That
Region.
was.
How dare you,
I've
Mark
seen
Region?
some bad movies. That was not. I'm speechless. I don't know. You gotta. Oof.
You know what we should do? Let's look at some reviews.
Okay, alrighty.
IMDb reviews.
Intelligent and oh.
With a unique take on cinematography. Let's see this guy. 7 years ago, this is the only one he reviewed.
Oh my god.
Did you see that? They were all made in November 2009. And they only reviewed this one. Let me see this guy. Most original movie of the decade.
Oh my god.
Let's look at this guy. November 2009. Only reviewed this one. I wonder what that means. Region schools is all, whether he meant to or not.
On how to not make a movie.
November 2000. Only made this one.
What, his name's Du Fromage? Really?
Okay,
That was.
let's read this. Okay. Intelligent reflection. Okay. When I first saw the trailer for After the Season, I was a bit taken aback. The colors are washed out like in an older film. The props don't seem quite right. The dialogue is slow, choppy, and seemingly random. The trailer hits at paranormal activity only for a moment before switching to something else. Intrigued by this, I decided I had to see it. What followed was an experience unlike any other. Afterlife Season was a movie that will make you question standard modes of storytelling and give you a new perspective on life, film, and the relationship between the two.
That is not what this film did.
Really?
I'm not even gonna call it a film anymore. This turd. It's a turd.
Yeah. The conversations are real.
Heaven is for real.
Like overhearing strangers speaking like real life. Most of what is said is trite and meaningless. We only hear one half of cell phone dialogue. This movie values your attention, but also makes no attempt to take it from you. Unlike action flicks that grab you with cacophonous explosions and dramatic chases, After Last Season gives you a choice. This is not telling of a story so much as a recording of something that happened, a slice of time, unedited, unembellished.
That was... What a bullshitter.
The characters are poorly defined and not clear-cut like archetypal figures we generally see. They all live their normal lives with no mention of purpose or motive. They all seem to have trouble expressing emotion. Everyone, I think, sees a little of themselves in these characters.
No, I
don't. Do you see those? Why you look at their Facebook right now? To complement these characters, After Last Season chooses its imagery carefully. The props are poorly constructed. Fake items are often substituted for real ones, even in institutions when such a substitution is completely unnecessary. The scenery alternates between the pastel walls of the characters' homes and exposed woods and white paint of corporation building.
No.
Everything feels somehow abandoned, despite the normal appearance.
Okay, what else do they say?
Okay. An absence of extras makes the movie feel lonely, and the falseness of props and scenery only serves to reinforce this. If you are looking for an experience that is unique and surreal and profound, you have found it. After Last Season will frighten you, will move you, and inspire you to rethink your life. It is an iconic work. 10 out of 10.
Oh my god.
Would you rate it a 10 out of 10?
No, I would rate it a... No.
Okay, most original movie of the decade. November 2nd, November 11th. Okay, After Last Season is the most original movie to come out of this decade. It is a fantastic examination of what cinema means today. Shoot on a tiny budget of just $5 million. The film nearly breaks every rule of modern cinema. The intentionally amateurish visual effects and set design.
How would you know they are intentional?
I don't know.
Mr. IMDb member reviewer.
Who only reviewed one movie?
Yeah, how would you know that they were... Anyway.
Yeah. Give it a feel of high school play crossed with an old school arcade game. The film's signature shooting technique divides normally atomic scenes almost by line. The movie eschews conversational narrative devices such as Freytag's pyramid and is as much about the setting as about the characters. This gives the movie a deep and psychological impact, forcing us to question whether we are truly important in comparison to the world around us. Wouldn't you agree?
No.
No? Oh. Nothing is sugar-coated and presented in a typical Hollywood larger-than-life fashion. In short, After Last Season is a mind-expanding examination by a way we truly experience our own humanity, which is definitely a must-see film.
Oh my god.
Okay. And then this guy.
Sweet barrel wine.
What just happened? What just happened?
Oh, sorry, I got a text.
Oh, okay. Okay, this one. Mark Regent schools us all. Would you agree?
Schools us all on what not to do. Exactly what not to do.
I saw this in the movie theater twice.
You poor son of a bitch.
The second time I went, I brought a friend who hasn't seen it yet. Mm-hmm. We drove an hour and a half to get to the theater in rush hour and an hour to return.
What? I don't care.
We talked about this movie for the entirety of the drives, wondering aloud about certain elements, pointing out things the other person may have missed, comparing theories to explain the mysteries we had just witnessed. We emerged with far more questions than answers. Ooh.
Yeah, that's what happened to me. I'll agree with him on that.
Tell me this. When was the last time you talked about a movie or two for 2.5 hours within the same day? With all absolute honesty.
Fucking Batman and Superman.
Really? Batman vs. Superman?
Yeah.
That's also a bad movie. I am considering a thesis on this film. Any film that would prompt so many people to question its very existence is fascinating to me. David Lynch can only dream of this level of fascinating cinema. Oh my goodness. Okay, missed what? Question mark. You do not know what you're missing until you watch this movie. I watched it twice in a row. Yeah. And I'm still not sure what I missed. The movie is a bit disturbing sometimes, mostly because I could not quite connect it all together. Though, spelled T-H-O, I remain convinced that everything does connect. I occasionally wear my there are printers in the basement t-shirt, and it's really difficult to explain to people what it's about. And it's not your usual movie where you sit back, munch popcorn, and get spoon-fed the plot and the characters. There's no explosions, no car chases, nobody jumps out of the burning buildings, but you will not fall asleep watching this movie. Disclaimer, lead actor John Kulas is my brother. Okay, John A. Kulas only reviewed one movie. Okay, this guy. Okay, now we're getting to the honest ones.
Okay,
bad
all
movie
right.
in every way. The worst movie of all time, period. This movie, in quotation marks, the worst thing ever. Mark Regent equals pretentious D-bag. Let's see this. Okay. This review may contain spoilers, I don't care. This movie is so awful the director had to create 2 fake accounts to boost IMDb score of this movie. The acting, if you can call it that, is absolutely horrendous. It's not even like Birdemic or The Room where it's funny bad. Almost every set is made out of cardboard. They even made a cardboard MRI machine.
Yeah.
Yeah, this movie had a budget of $5 million. Birdemic was made with $10,000, and it looks like 100 times better than this. Oh yeah, hold on a second. Okay, so what was that? Okay, the dialogue. Okay, wait, no. Here it is. Okay, and it looks 100 times better than this. The fake reviews Mark Regent wrote, Marvin X and Interfect are the users. Both gave 10 stars, and both try justify the film looking like C-word as a unique style. Wouldn't you agree? The dialogue in this movie consists of awkward silences and completely bland and boring subjects. I think this movie is supposed to be a drama, but I wouldn't know, as I fell asleep less than halfway through. But seriously, it might be the worst movie of all time.
Okay, this was honestly horrible.
Okay, this was honestly horrible. Cardboard hell.
Oh, God.
Just ... horrible exclamation mark. Why was this made? Where did $5 million budget go? Why did the creator make thousands of fake IMDb accounts to give it 10 stars? He should be punished for falsely voting, and punished for making such a S-word movie. I do not know how to describe this movie. I went to a random word generator for that. No joke. This movie was horrible. The sound design, the sets, the music, the camera work, all just horrible. How was this shot in 35mm film? It looks horrible. It is disgrace to films. Why was this made is the last question I have. It also is my last argument. This film literally burned by cinemas because it was cheaper than sending it back to the creators. The only known evidence is the DVDs of this monstrosity. Destroy the DVDs if you have them, please, for me and for the world.
Oh, God.
Let's see what Cardboard Hell has to say.
All right.
I hate this movie. The lighting is terrible, sets is terrible, the acting is terrible, everything is terrible. The movie had a budget of $5 million. With that money, any decent director would have a good low budget. Instead, this guy has spent all the money on cardboard and terrible animation. The actors look like someone is pointing a live firearm off the offset. The production design is terrible. You can see the seams of the set. The editing jumps around, not really doing anything further. But a plot, by the way. I still, to this day, I don't understand if I could give it something. It looks like the marker of this film tried, I guess. Oh, it looks like the maker of this film tried and sort of cared about this film, but it doesn't look like he knows anything about filmmaking. Don't see this movie. Okay. Oh, snap. The worst movie, the worst noise of all time, period. I think you meant to say movie. Okay, do you realize that all the reviews except the bad ones are fake? The movie must watch. The movie is a must watch of how bad it is. The production is bad. The music is bad. The maker of the movie made 20 fake accounts to rate his score. The actors are amateur and cannot act. Everything about it is wrong and just feels like a high school movie project.
It really does.
Yeah. It is so confusing how it cost $5 million to produce. Everything is made of cardboard, even the MRI machine. Most actors are very bright or dark, and editing is horrible. The plot goes nowhere, and effects are very bad. Must watch for how bad it is. For worst 10 minutes, you will understand how bad this movie is.
Oh man!
If there was only a 0 option. You read this one. I've been reading all of them.
It says, okay, got 1 star. In this review, I am not going to talk about the film at all, really, but rather the pathetic attempts by the team to cover up this frankly shit film. Now, before
it's
1T film. Now, before anyone complains, let it be known that I love film as an art form, and even when I think the film is bad, if the team has at least worked hard and clearly tried their hardest, I can normally respect them. However, writing fake reviews to trick people into watching is not acceptable. Hang on, let me do that again. However, writing fake reviews to trick people into watching is not acceptable.
Yeah, wow.
I'm not going to pretend I can see inside the director's head, but all I know is that something is wrong with these scores.
Yeah.
Votes percentage rating.
You don't have to say all that. And then you just get to wow.
Over 89% on 10 out of 10. Must be a masterpiece, right? Seriously, guys, just watch the trailer and see if you can spot a problem in this. The other problem that should be immediately clear is how the next highest percentage is 8.2 at 1. Pretty big split, no? I don't think I've ever seen one that large, in fact, like ever. I'm sick of even thinking about this 1T right now. I know you might be thinking, but Max, what sucked about this film? So I'll answer. Everything. Enough said.
Yeah?
Everything.
Everything.
Enough said. If you want to know the specific problems, please read someone else's review, except filtered by worst film by worst first, as then you won't get Mr. Regent and his crew attempting to glorify this crock of shit 1T.
Shit 1T.
One final bit of trivia for you. Did you know that the budget of this film was $5 million and that only $30,000 of it was actually spent on the film?
Oh, really?
With the other $4,970,000 all going to the CGI? Huh, interesting. But one thing, Mr. Regent, 3D modeling software does not attribute to $4,970,000. Blender alone is free, and while I'm sure the software you use is better than that, it may interest you to know that the software Disney uses is but a fraction of that. E.g. Autodesk Maya. Oh yeah, a little over $1,400 for industry level animation.
Oh, that's nice.
Please play this clip of $4 million plus animation. After last season funny scene, sorry for bad quality. Best I could find quickly.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, Mr. Regent. Could you attempt to, try in the future? Hang on, let me do that again. I'm sorry, Mr. Regent. Could you attempt to, try in the future? To everyone else, stop watching this film. It is probably an embezzlement scam, and you are giving this individual money.
Ooh, can't even call him a guy just because individual.
That's some American greed.
Yeah, like nothing you've ever seen.
Oh, 2 stars.
Oh, wow, that's generous.
You want to
Good
do
idea,
it,
but the location is... Okay, this will be the last one.
Okay.
You do it, because
Okay.
I've done like 5.
All right. Okay, I read that line, and that's funny.
Yeah.
After last season destroys the cinematic language and creates it anew, it is so different from anything I've ever seen before. One could describe it as daring and original if it weren't so shockingly inept.
Oh.
That's a good word. The dialogue is beyond boring. Most
Yeah.
of the conversations between the characters are about the weather or directions to places they visited off screen. At no point in the film does the writer-director try to entertain his audience. Amen. If nothing else, I admire his commitment to banality. Unlike The Room or Birdemic, this isn't so bad it's good type of movie. This is an endurance test.
Yeah, I bet. Oh, God. Oh, snap.
That
All right.
was...
So, what do you think about this movie?
Alright, now, I'm the type of person, I like watching bad movies. There's a joy in it, as as commented by the last review I read, like The Room or Neil Breen's work. I really love his stuff. It's funny, even if he means it. That dude has some. At least that guy puts soul into his films. Anyway, everything is bad about this movie. Everything is bad about this movie. Just it's like where usually where a film lacks, they make up for in other departments. Everything just lacked. Everything was bad. You're gonna tell me that that was an embezzlement thing. It was like, where's the movie? And they're like, oh, well, here it is. Like, that was like, that animation was just poor.
Yeah.
The sets were everything that wasn't said before. I mean, everything that was said before. The sets were bad. The acting was bad. The monologues were bad. The dialogues were bad. The plot was bad. I had to watch this movie. I'll give them that, because I had to see what happens because it was so bad. But now that I've seen it, I don't even want to get my friends to see it. Where usually I'll have a bad movie, I'm like, hey gang, y'all got to see this. No, this movie needs to go away. This is a leper right here. All right, your thoughts.
It was bad. That's it.
All right. So just don't watch it. We endured it for you, so you don't have to.
Really don't. It's not even a ha-ha thing.
No.
Just don't.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Say bye. Okay. Ah.